Yo, what's up guys? Today, I'm going to be showing you the filters that I used to make over 1,000 Solana in the past couple of months. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how you need to use these to become successful and profitable trading. Meme coins. So, to start off, there are two key components that you do need before you start using these filters and the strategy and just trading meme coins in general. So, number one, I highly recommend using a laptop or a computer. For those who just have a phone, it still is possible to become profitable trading meme coins and use this strategy. But it'll be extremely difficult. Only those who are very experienced traders seem to be successful trading on the phone. So that's why I really recommend using a laptop or computer, because you're going to see a lot more. You're going to get information faster. You're going to be able to buy and sell coins a lot easier. It's just so much better. And I struggle using a phone, and even really good traders struggle using a phone. So I highly recommend using a laptop or a computer. Number two is you need to be using Axiom Pro. Axiom Pro is the fastest and best trading bot out there right now. If you're still using Phantom to trade, you are at an extreme disadvantage, right? Like, you're never going to become profitable or make any money. That's the bottom line. You need to be using a trading bot, and right now Axiom Pro is by far the best. So if you're still using Photon or BongBot or any other trading bot, it's time to switch over to Axiom Pro. Every pro trader is using it right now. It's the fastest, so you get in and out of coins basically instantly. They have the lowest fees. So if you didn't know, on every single platform you buy and sell meme coins on, there are extra fees that do come with those platforms, and Axiom has the lowest fees out of every platform. So not only does it have the lowest fees, but you also get in and out of coins faster as well. They also give you free Solana back just for trading as rake back. So they give you a percentage of those fees back. And they have an insane amount of tools, like a free Twitter tracker, a free wallet tracker that are the fastest on the market, and so many other tools. They give you a lot of info on coins instantly, instant charts, right? It's super useful. If you're not using Axiom Pro, you're never going to make any money trading meme coins. So I highly recommend using Axiom. It'll be the top link in the description. If you use my link down there, you do get an extra 10% off all your fees. Obviously, you're saving the most amount of money and making the most. Or you can just use my code COSI when signing up, but the link will be top of the description. Like I said, I highly recommend using Axiom, and you need it for the strategy and these filters. So to get started, the filters I'm going to be showing, you guys are only on final stretch and migrated. You're not going to be touching new pairs. If you are a beginner or just not super fast or still learning how to trade, I highly recommend staying away from new pairs, because that is where you can lose a lot of money, and a lot of it is gambling. With the Twitter tracker, you can make money using new pairs. But if you're not really good with the tracker yet, I highly recommend staying away and just sticking to final stretch and migrated. Mostly migrated. So first, I'm going to be showing you the filters for final stretch and then migrated. So just to get into it, final stretch filters are just one filter. You go to metrics ... or it's two filters. Sorry. You have metrics, 8,000 market cap minimum and maximum age 15 minutes. And then for protocols, you just have pump and bonk. That is it. And then click apply, right? This just filters out a lot of these dead coins, slow moving coins. Because preferably we want to trade faster moving coins with higher volume, especially me. I don't like trading these slow-ass coins. I don't like sitting in coins for too long. So I highly recommend having these filters, because coins that are sub 8,000 market cap are just going to be dead 99% of the time. And coins that are last more than 15 minutes in here usually are just coins that are super slow moving, and it's harder to make money on those coins. And to me, it feels like gambling. So we're not going to be doing those. We're going to be filtering those out, and then migrated, pump, bonk, and you can have launcher going on, but mainly just pump and bonk, and then audit. We have insiders percentage maximum 10% and bundle percentage maximum 15%. This is just for an extra safety pad, to make sure we're not accidentally getting into super bundled up coins or sniped coins, whatever, with a full of insiders. We just want to avoid those coins, and it filters out a lot of trash. And then metrics. Market cap minimum 50,000. This is just to make sure we're still seeing coins that are alive. You can lower that down to 30,000 if you want to see more coins. But if you want to just keep it super clean and clear, I recommend minimum 50,000. It just kind of keeps it more concise. It's easier to see coins in this tab. So that's what I recommend. Now with these filters, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at coins in final stretch that we think are going to migrate. And then we're going to be buying them. So we're not really doing any strategy based on the chart. We're just looking for good narratives, and we're going to be buying these good narratives. Obviously, I'll show you some examples of good narratives, but it takes time to learn over time what a good narrative is. So, for example, you see some Pokemon things here, right? Like Satoshi Ash Catcher, middle name Pikachu, and that's because this coin right here, POKE690. Oh, this coin is at, 3 million market cap, basically, and it only came out 3 hours ago. So this is the main runner of the day, all right? This coin is taking over most of the volume in the market, so that causes other Pokemon-themed coins to come out because those are derivatives of the main runner, right? So, personally, do I like buying derivatives of other coins? Usually no, but this is a main runner, and some of these narratives are pretty good, so I did buy some of these today. But derivatives of coins sometimes do not pay off very well because there is a ceiling on them, because obviously they're derivatives of the main runner. So these coins are not going to reach 3 million market cap like this coin is at, right? So that's the only issue with those. That's why you're going to see a lot of Pokemon coins here. But just to show you guys a good narrative, right? This is running because Pokemon, obviously, it's very popular. It's one of the most popular things throughout the past 10 years, right? There hasn't really been a big Pokemon coin that has ever run. Also, this tweet here talks about how Pokemon cards have 2x, 5x, 10x just in the past year, and they have an X community which is very, very strong connected to this coin with the CA. So that's why this is a good narrative. And you could have easily found this using the filters I gave you. And this is a good narrative because, apparently on Wikipedia it says Satoshi's Ash Ketchum's real name, which is real, I guess. And obviously, Satoshi is the name of the Bitcoin creator, so it's like crypto-themed, but paired with the Pokemon narrative, so that's why it's good. This is a good narrative here because, Surprise Pikachu is a really big meme and it's Pokemon-themed. But yeah, you can just find a bunch of good narratives in here. We can see utility coin. This narrative is okay. It's just this Twitter account. These coins, I'm not really a big fan of, but they can run. It looks like they have a community, so it's a community coin. Community coins tend to have a lot of motion. They have a website connected to it too, which look here, right? Kind of some effort, so that's why it ran. But it takes time to learn what good narratives are. So obviously, the more time you spend looking at the market, looking at your polls tab on Axiom, you'll learn what good narratives are just by watching what runs. But what we're going to be doing with these filters is we're looking for narratives like I just showed you, right? Good narratives. And we want to have conviction in these narratives. That means that we want to, when we buy these coins, we're buying them because we know it's a good narrative and we know it's going to go higher. So we're buying in this range, right here, selling whenever we feel like it. That's the bottom line. You sell when you think the coin is topped, okay? You're never going to be able to perfectly predict when a coin starts to dump and when a coin is topped. So you sell when you're satisfied with profit and you sell when you think the coin is not going to go any higher. So as you can see, you buy here, you can get an easy like 2x on this coin, but you're buying and you're holding it for at least a little bit because you know it's a good coin. You're going to hold your conviction in the coin. We are looking for coins in final stretch that are good narratives. And what I recommend is waiting for it to migrate and then, buying it post-migration. Right? Maybe on a little dip. But as you can see, not all of them obviously dip, just sometimes if coins kind of bonding edge migration a little bit, they tend to dump. So I like to wait for them to bond. But if you have a lot of conviction in the coin, you could buy on final stretch. But basically, there's no really set strategy with these filters. They just help you guys kind of clear out your final stretch coins. But honestly, it's up to you to decide what good narratives are, what good coins are, and what you want to buy what you're going to have conviction in, right? That's the majority of trading, just buying good narratives. So obviously these filters are going to help you find these good narratives and filter out bad ones. But, you know, if you want to be safer, like I said, you could wait for coins to migrate and then you could end up looking to buy them. Or you could buy them on final stretch, but that is a little riskier. But you still can, but it's definitely safer than new pairs. And as you can see, if you bought this coin, you have conviction in it. You're holding through these dips, and then you're holding and you're selling up for more profit, or you could take your profit really quickly if you do end up buying this on final stretch down here, and you could sell up here. But see, once this coin migrated, it dumped and then it went back up. So you could wait for it to migrate by the dip if you still like the coin, you think it's too low, which apparently it was, or you can just sell really quick. But obviously, this coin is really easy to find on final stretch and migrated with these filters. So this is what I recommend. Remember, you do need to be using Axiom Pro to use these filters, and you need to be using it for all your trading in general. It's by far the best tool out there. And if you're not using Axiom Pro, you're not going to become profitable or make any money. That's the bottom line. So that'll be top link in the description. Check it out, signing up. But I also have a free Telegram in the description with free calls every single day. We literally called this at like 800,000. It touched 3 mil in 2 hours. So just free money in there, completely free calls. But I highly recommend joining. But then thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in my Telegram or in the comments of this video. Good luck trading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, always appreciated, not necessary. And peace out.